Hello from Abilene, Texas. I started my road trip, second phase of my road trip today. I left Dallas this morning. I am going to two professors, two profs. Ice cream. It's in Abilene. It's right off of 10th Street and main road, 10th Street. Not much going on, but here I am, two profs. I've been on the road for a couple hours. Looking forward to some homemade ice cream. I'll see you inside. What a nice place. Wow. Wow. Hi, don't mind me. I'm making video for my YouTube channel. YouTube. Yeah. Wow. Well, there's all kinds of good flavors here. Wow, white chocolate almond. That sounds really good. Wow. White chocolate raspberry. That's interesting. Wow. I like each place has its own like unique thing. Video of that white chocolate almond. Wow. Nice big scoop. The other one, yeah, I am going to need it for the road. I might get there quicker with all this sugar. The white chocolate raspberry, I think that would complement well. Okay. Wow. Oh yeah. Yeah. Looks good. Okay, so I'm getting a tour. Just a little bit. She said that all the ice cream is made in that machine right there, on site. And before I forget, it's two profs because of two professors from the local college, but she said that they're in the process of rebranding to 32 degrees. So there was an ownership transition, and I want to say that now before I forget. There's rebranding going on, but some of the stuff still says two profs. But this is going to be amazing. Site. Here's the display case, and all made right behind that door. Absolutely. She was so friendly. She said her son bought the place. I want to say she said a year ago, but anyway. Like I was saying, the two profs, two professors from the local college, that's where the name came from. They make it all on site. And this looks amazing. So, white chocolate almond and white chocolate raspberry. I didn't try these. I just dove right in. So this is another shout out to my friend about non-chocolate things. White chocolate. Gonna get another video. It looks so good. Or a pan, especially since it's starting to just slightly melt. Look at that drip. Looks so good, right? Amazing. So here we go. On my road trip. We had a nice little chat. She said, "You're from Pennsylvania?" I said, "Yeah." Amazing. White chocolate almond. Oh my god. Boy, is that good. I love almond cake. There's a bakery near home and has a really good almond flavored cake. This kind of tastes like that. Wow. I like how she separated flavors instead of one on top of one another. White chocolate raspberry. Oh my god. That's so good. It's good and thick. This is amazing. This is really good. I like the raspberry better. But the white chocolate almond, that's good. That's really good. The white chocolate raspberry is melting a little bit more. So I asked her if they made it here, and she said, yeah. She opened up the door. She said, yeah, we make it right here. This is the machine that does it. So I asked, I said, can I get a video? And she said, yes. So I think that's kind of what I wanted to talk about, because if we want something, we can just ask. So a lot of times we can get hung up on the stories that we tell ourselves. They'll say no, fear of rejection, or and then we won't ask, and then we'll go out of our way doing whatever we had to do, just simply because, or our life could have been easier if we would have asked the question or made a request. That's another thing. So, example, I was in an Airbnb and checkout was at 11 o'clock. I had a call today that ended at 11 o'clock. So, what would you do? Oh, I got to be out at 11. So, one way of going about that is, okay, packing up and finding a place to go sit for a call, and all those motions, or where am I going to go? Is it going to be quiet? Blah blah blah. Or I made a request. I messaged the host and I said, I request a checkout extension to 11:15. Period. I didn't go into why. I didn't say about a call or it's going to be more convenient if. No, that's all I said. And she said, yes, you just need an extra 15 minutes? Yes. Problem solved. I made my request and I got my answer. So, oh my god, this is such a good pairing. Anyway, I got my answer, and I did it, like 2 or 3 days in advance. If she would have said no, then I could have devoted mental resources and time to figure out what am I going to do instead. Ease and grace. I got my answer. Anyway, so just something to think about, making a request. Just like today, she was showing me where they make the ice cream. So I asked the question, I made a request. Can I get video of that? Yes. I didn't go back there. I stayed at the door. But I asked the question. So you guys get to see. I could have taken the video, but then I wouldn't have had permission, and that's a no-no.
ask. And she said, no? Okay, fine. She said yes. So just something to think about. It's a simple concept, but we get so wrapped up in the stories. This is a big cup. I got 2 scoops. No, it's $4.50 or $5 or something after taxes. Cheap. Not like cheap in quality, but low price. And this is really good. Really good. So that's it for requests. It's like something I figured out within the past year, maybe a year and a half. Loss is an illusion. So a lot of times we won't ask a question or we won't make a request because we think we'll lose something, lose the respect of the person, or lose the image that we think we have with the person, or lose control, or whatever. Look bad. There's a loss, like a perceived loss. But loss is an illusion, because if you want something, or you want to talk to someone or whatever, if someone's cute, you want to ask them out on a date, we can come up with all the reasons not to. Nervous, I'll look stupid. You can flip that into a loss. Loss of looking good. Loss of self-control. Not like control. How am I phrasing this? Like the control of the image of the self. That's what I mean. So, but once we do it, we either get the answer we want, yes, I'll go out, or yes, you can have this. We might get a counter proposal, like, no, I'm not free that night, but I'm free this other night. Or no, I don't want to go there, but I would go here. So there's a counter proposal. Or we get the no, which then that's not a loss, because we now have the feedback, we have the response. So the mental energy, let it go. Instead of pondering over what could have been, So anyway, make a request. I mixed these two. There's a little bit left. So now this is a white chocolate almond raspberry flavor, and that's really good too. These two paired really well. Some of the other flavors that they had up there, my classic go-tos of chocolate and peanut butter sounded amazing. But I also don't want to have, as much as I love it, I don't want to have 30 videos in a row of me eating chocolate peanut butter. So I've never seen white chocolate almond. It was a good choice. So anyway, I'm going to finish this up before it completely melts. Abilene, Texas. Even though the sign says 2 profs. See, 2 profs. They're in the process of converting their branding over to 32 degrees. So if you're here, Abilene, 10th Street, it's on the east side of town, or northeast side of town. Check it out. The ice cream's amazing. The place is clean. And they got little cookies and stuff, and other stuff too. They have to-go containers. And I don't know who I talked to, but she was super friendly. So, there's that too.
and just very welcoming, and I loved it. So I'm gonna finish this deliciousness. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you soon.